So here we are on the second day, and I started by tying him up, giving him a very quick just brush over with a brush on my hands just to make some contact, straight in with a hoof pick, showed him it so I'm not under any illusion, and then you can see we're picking up the hoof. You can already see he's more relaxed in his stance, he's much more chilled, he stopped so much of the head rubbing the moment he's in, which he did the moment he got tied up normally. A little bit of a pull back here, and I probably shouldn't have put the foot down as quick. However, he did stand, so I gave him the praise. I was ready to put the foot down. However, you can see the result of that. The fact he chose to put the foot down is I had to go back to the flag again. So here we start back with the flag work. Try and be precise in my drop into the flag to get where I want him to stand and find his peaceful spot. However, you can see he goes straight back for the head rubbing the moment he gets a bit wound up. He thinks if he can't go side to side, he'll go forward. So I've clipped probably maybe about 30 seconds, 45 seconds out. So not much longer, but just enough to stop the forward running, because that's what he does with the farrier, with myself sometimes. He's becoming dangerous for children if he lunges forward towards the stable when you've got a hoof in the air or standing by his front legs. So you can see this time, great stance. However here, look, I overdid it. I should have just done the touch and let him know he's good, but no, I fell into my old habits. I went to give him like a kiss and a cuddle because I know he loves that. However, not the appropriate moment, because what it resulted in is I tried to defend my space and then I encouraged him straight back into it. So you can see this time a much more precise touch, smaller movement, clear hand signal. Again, you'll see here I tried to go for precise little touch and then straight back onto the job we were doing. So front foot this time, you'll see none of the drop and the lunging. He's eating hay, he's pretty chill, so much less of the fight instinct than yesterday. He's starting to understand what's being asked, which is nice. Much less time taken. You can see though, again, the moment I move to the back foot, a little bit of movement, but this time a lot less flag work needed. A little bit again, keep his head off the stable. You'll see I cut it again, but this time only cut maybe 20 seconds off. Precise touch, say thank you, goes to move, correct with the flag. I felt like he understood the correction, so he didn't feel the need to move him 100% straight. See whether that pays off or not. However, he was stood away from the stable, he was stood calmly, he was relaxed, I could see it in the eye, and as you can see, he then lets me pick out the back foot. So all in all, you know, from an hour and a half the first day to what this was, 9 minutes of video in total, and that was me including the grooming. So you can see the flag progression, that the moment he's understood the task, he's understood what the flag means, and he's understood where that sweet spot to stand is that he gets the praise, everything's much calmer, the energy's much lower. So again, thank you to the Steve Young method for we've been following with the flag work. You can see it paying off here brilliantly with this youngster. So to watch more videos of Cloudy in training and to watch videos of Blue, who does some Liberty work, he's our larger cob, and of our little old 26-year-old pony Magic. She's a wild horse welfare rescue. If you want to watch theirs, check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook at Alex Graham Equines.